Hi, I'm Sherry McGill, and you're watching Lessons Learned. Hi everyone, welcome back to Monday Quilt Chat. Hope you had a great weekend as usual. Sunday was our 40th wedding anniversary, so I believe that's called the Ruby wedding anniversary. We didn't do too much, but we did have some nice friends drop by with the cake and enjoyed some nice little chats there with them, and just kind of made it a normal kind of day. But I guess it's kind of a pretty big milestone, 40 years, but now we'll just see if we can make it to 50, because that's really a big one, right? Anyway, I did get quite a bit of sewing done this weekend. I put the borders on Totally Tulips, not all the borders, and I want to show you what happened. Now, what I mean is I put this little border on right here, all the way around. Now, I told you on Friday that I was going to go to the quilt store. Well, I had the notion to go ahead and film that and get over there, and it's closed. I couldn't believe it. I never even thought to call, because on the listing on MapQuest, because we were going to put in the directions to get there in our phone, and it said open, so I didn't doubt that it was still there, but we get there and it wasn't there. So I wound up going to the other one, the one where I bought my sewing machine, my baby lock, and turns out that they actually bought a lot of the other quilt store's inventory and equipment, shelving, things like that. So now they do have a ton more fabric than they did before. So it's going to become my new favorite quilt store, but it's called Austin's Sewing Center if you're ever in Louisville, Kentucky, and it's on Bardstown Road. So yeah, I picked up my outer border for Totally Tulips, and check this out. I went a totally different direction for Totally Tulips. This is the one that I got, and I'll tell you why. I know this is a crazy different direction, but I'll tell you why I went this way. It's because of the backing. I don't have any of these in the backing, but this is actually part of this collection. So I think it's, gonna coordinate front to back good now, because I've got something from that collection as well on the front. So I have yet to put these on, obviously, and that won't be a big deal. I went ahead and got 3 yards so I could just make 4 big sashes, or not sashes, big borders, and put it on there, and this will be ready to get quilted. So I was glad about that. But talking about going to the quilt shop, another reason I wanted to go, this was just a side idea while I was there. I thought, well, I'm just going to look and see what they got. Oh, and I was going to tell you, this is actually this print. So, but it's these colors. See? So I think that's just going to be great. There's the backing. There we go. So anyway, the reason I went over there mainly was because I have been commissioned to do a project for someone, acquaintance of mine. I've known her for a long time, but we've not been like close friends or anything. But her boss wanted something, and she saw me on Instagram, so she asked me if I would be able to do something for her boss. And this is what she wants. Now that's really easy, and I've done that layering before. It's not really like pieced quilting. It's more like textile art, but it's not hard, especially this design. But anyway, I want to show you something. This is just a screenshot from Etsy. Look at the price. Look at the price on that. I think that one's about a 42 by 42. Now she wants a much smaller one. She wants one that's 25 by 28, very specific. I guess it's going in a very specific spot in her house. But $282 for a 42-inch square, super easy textile art piece that has a little bit of easy straight line quilting on it. Makes me wonder, how in the world should we be pricing our quilts if we want to sell one? I've always known that you don't get your money back. You know, there's just so many hours that go into making a quilt. You could never get your money back, or you can never make anything. Let's just say that. You might get your money back, you might not make anything on it. You might just make part of your money back. That's kind of how I see it. But anyway, she asked me what I would charge for that. And of course, we never know what to charge, right? So anyway, I decided, I sat and thought about it, and I knew I'd be using some stuff from my stash, and you know, I might have a little more cost involved in getting some fabric, but I didn't have to get all the fabric. And so I come up with 10 cents an inch. So that's the materials, the piecing, and the construction, you know, the batting, the backing, the quilting. So that comes out to about $75, I think, something like that. But she said that was okay. So I've got that to make. And then I had this grunge. I'll try to show you this while I'm showing you the fabric. Maybe I could sit it up here. I don't know if that'll work or not. And of course the lighting is not right here. The lighting goes in and out on yellow and white. I don't know why. This is a white grunge. It's actually very white. I know it doesn't look white to you. I'm going to use that as the background, the top. I had that, and I have enough for the backing too, if I want to use that for the backing. I had this little piece of batik I'm going to use for the sun. It's very peach. I know it's coming off kind of greenish yellow or something. And then I had to get this light dove gray for that back farthest most mountain. And then I had this for the dark mountain, and it matches perfect. I think this is a batik as well, but it's a solid batik. This gray that I had, that I bought, it's Benartex solid, and so is this mustard yellow. And that looks very goldy green on the screen, but it is mustard. So I've got all my materials for that. I'm going to whip that up pretty quick. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it. All you have to do for these mountains is do your freeform shape. Just draw it, cut it out, sew a 1/4 inch stitch on the raw edge, and then turn it under and iron it down, and then sew it on. So, I mean, simple. So, I'll be doing that. I'm excited about that. I'm glad it's something simple, you know. Okay. Did you see this on Instagram? This is feeling more like a Finish It Friday, isn't it? I got a wild hair. What day was it? Friday night. I was like, I just want to do something different. Something I could do real quick. So I pulled out a charm pack and some hand-dyed fabrics I got at the quilt show in Paducah. And I just kind of made up this pattern. And I'm going to have a tutorial on it. I've got footage of me putting this all together and everything. And the measurements if you want to copy it. I'll put those in the description of the tutorial that's coming out, not this video. And look, I used that green that I was thinking about using for the border of the Totally Tulips. I used some of it on the back, which goes really well. It's 16 by 32. Nice little summery table runner. Okay, so there's that. And then I also got a bunch of stuff in from So Yeah. I didn't show you this the other day. I could have showed you this on Friday, but I didn't. I don't know why. This right here is some... okay, there's the main one. I thought that was cute. This is called Watch Me Not Have a Selvage. Please let me have a selvage. I do. It is called Moda Sunflower Dreamscapes by Ira Kennedy. Moda Fabrics. That would make a cute little quilt. Or maybe like a large table topper for summer. Be pretty. So I got that. And then they were selling something called Floral Elements by, who is it? Oh yeah, Art Gallery Fabrics. You know Art Gallery Fabrics, don't you? It's that nice silky sateen feeling stuff. I love it. But this, let me see if I can get one where you can really see the pattern. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I got both yardage and some bundles. So I got a couple yards of this. And then here's this orange. Mouth watering. Here's kind of like a poppy or a watermelon color. I got a white on white. That'd be a good background for something. This also will be a good background. It's kind of a beige. And then I got two more bundles options. This one's purples into blues. These are half yards. Yeah, that is a different blue. For a minute I was like, there's two of the same, but that one's dark and this one's medium. Purple. Pink. And then I happened to get half yards in this as well, even though I got some yardage. There's a lighter salmony pink. There's the poppy color, the red, and the orange again. So, you know, going through my fabric stash when I was reorganizing has been a good thing because I can really see what things I'm lacking. And solids like this, I don't know, it's not solid, but you know what I mean, backgrounds. I didn't really have a whole lot of backgrounds, honestly. So that should keep me going for a while. Now, yesterday I got another package, and they had another line of fabric that they were showing last Tuesday. This is new stuff, new stash, not de-stash. I think that stuff I just showed you was new stash from another week. Let's see. This one is called, it's Northcott Studio. And it's called Passion. It kind of reminds me of Ruby Star stuff. But this was pretty, I thought. I got a 3 1-yard bundle. Look at these. Remember that big panel? Not big panel, but that panel that I got from Ruby Star off of Etsy that had that big butterfly on it? It was a lot like that. So there's that, and then there's this darker one that coordinates with it. That all by itself would make a gorgeous quilt. Got fabric everywhere. And then some other lines here. This is all one line, I'm pretty sure, but I got both yardage and bundles. So first of all, let me show you what it's called. Show you the name. Kinfolk. Kindred Sketches by Kathy Doty, D-O-U-G-H-T-Y, for Figo, F-I-G-O. So this is Figo, is what you would call it. But the fabric's called Kinfolk. Kind of a modern-y calico, in my opinion. Now, here's another one that has birds on it. Let me see if each one of these has its own name or that's what it's all called. Prosperity. This one's called Prosperity. Same line though. So each one has its own name. Then I got this. I'm not supposed to get any more green, am I? Just couldn't help myself. Linked. L-I-N-K-E-D. I can see why they call it that. Linked. Here's another bird one. Is this called Prosperity? Yes. So the one with birds is called Prosperity. It's just another colorway. Another color of it. And then this is something else. And then I got some bundles. So this is the same stuff. The Figo. Orange. It's got birdhouses on it. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And here's another one. Now that's like that linked I had in green. I had it in yellow. I was trying to actually with this. I'm telling you the honest truth. I was trying to get more yardage of the yellow, not the green, but somehow I got the green. I saw it happen, and I was like, I'm not fixing it, because they were really backed up. Okay, there's that, and then there's one more piece, and this is called, it's got peacocks on it, Tilda. It's Tilda Chic Escape Collection, and I got Peacock Tree Gray. Peacock Tree Gray. I think this is 2 yards. Sure enough is. Let's see. Let me get the peacock so you can see it right side up. That's going to make a great feature fabric on something, isn't it? Love it. I know some people might say, well, that looks like something from the 1920s you would put up on a window, some kind of drapes, but I don't care. I liked it. It was unique. I like unique things. I like everything. That's a problem sometimes when you like everything. You just want it all. Such is life. Also, I bought a mystery bundle. Not a bundle. It kind of is a bundle. It's 2 1-yard cuts. I was hoping I'd get money in there, but I didn't get any. But you never know what you're going to get with these. But this is fine. I like it. I'll use this in something. It's not batik. It's actually, well, let's just see what it is. Sure, it has a name on it somewhere here. Oh, if by sea, something like that. For the blank quilting corp, Katori, blank quilting. 2. It says, yeah, 2 if by sea. Who said that? 2 if by C. Put it in the comments if you know who said 2 if by C. Don't look it up. Don't ask Siri. 2 if by C. Yep, same pattern line. So I guess this was kind of a marine, what do they call that? When it's stuff about ships and I can't think of it. Anyway, that's all. That's all of it. Thank goodness. I tell you what, I've got to stay off of yeah. I really need to. I really need to. I need to save some money up. I need to get me a long arm. I'm thinking I'm going to clear out my dining room and put a long arm machine in there. We'll see. I haven't even done much quilting on my baby lock yet. I shouldn't be saying that, should I? Anyway, I did do this table runner on my baby lock. And I just did wavy lines, not even that many of them, but it was way much easier on this machine than it was on anything else I've had. So it's gonna do a good job, and I'm thinking for sure I'm gonna do one of my bigger quilts on it soon. Yeah. Okay, so this coming week I'm gonna have a tutorial out on this, and then somewhere along the line I will also have some footage on going to the quilt store, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I don't know if I have enough to make a whole video, so I might include it on my Friday, finish it Friday possibly, if I don't do a separate video on it. But I might do a separate video on it. It'd be a short one you could watch real quick. Alright, that's what I have for you this Monday quilt chat. This is what I have on my mind, and I'm going to get busy putting my last border on Totally Tulips right now. So get the week started off by finishing something. That'd be nice, won't it? Alright, so I hope you guys can find a little time to sew this week. Try to find a few minutes every day if you can. It's great for your mind and relaxing, and it just feels really good to get under the needle, so to speak. I heard somebody say that in a video the other day. I was under the needle. No, it was on Pat Sloan's Facebook group. Somebody said that. Anyway, I didn't know that was a thing. Alright, I'm going to leave you to it now. See you soon. Bye.